A very good evening, everybody, and welcome to the 31st day of our online course. I'm Hans Kuhne from Vienna, and I have met some of you in the breakout rooms, and today I have the privilege of being your MC. Today's Mother's Day, so congratulations to all the mothers who are now online with us. Mother's Day is quite symbolic in Sahaja Yoga because the Kundalini energy is a mother that nurtures us and guides us in our growth on a spiritual level. Getting to the practicals, please get your foot soak ready. So you saw the slides at the beginning and here again. If the foot soak is new to you, you haven't joined us with this yet, just follow along, it's fine. But the foot soak is a very effective way of preparing for meditation and cleansing the subtle system so that the Kundalini energy that gives us our self-realization can rise more freely. We are currently in session 2 of our online program to go deeper, and it's for beginners, but also mainly for the continuing participants who want to go a bit deeper. If you're new, that's absolutely fine. Just follow along, and at the end of the meeting, you can join a breakout room to get some more personal guidance, and you can also review materials and recordings on the website to catch up with what we have done so far. Ideally, all of us can also join a local in-person program somewhere in our area. You're welcome to request a mentor by filling out the form that has been posted in the chat. That would be somebody who would give you some guidance in between sessions, give you some tips and tricks of how to go further, convey some knowledge, and help you to advance in your meditation. Last Wednesday, the topic was attention. And attention is located on the right side of the stomach, around the liver. So it's like the second and third chakra, Swadhisthana and Nabhi. And today we'll be moving to the left side of the same chakra. And the topic is peace and well-being from within. Today I took out my mother and the mother of my children for a nice meal with Indonesian food. And, we had a big meal and we're quite content. Now that is satisfaction from without. But with meditation, we can get a much deeper satisfaction, which is from within, so it's always available. Today we'll have one presenter to lead us through the meditation and to give us some knowledge, and a video of Shri Mataji. And at the end, we'll have the breakout rooms, the workshop sessions, where you can get support on how to clear the subtle system. So please do stay for those workshops. And now let's welcome our presenter, which is Jaya from France, on the outskirts of Paris. Here she is. So welcome, Jaya. Nice to have you on board.
Hi, everyone. It's a pleasure to be all with you here today. I had the pleasure to be with you on the first session. And I'm here with you here on the second session of this course. So just a little bit about myself. I've been practicing meditation for about basically quite a long time. It's been brought down by my parents, and it really helps me keep me in this present state and have this inner peace within me at all times. Basically, this meditation really helps have inner peace.
Okay. So were your parents already practicing Sahaja Yoga when you were born, basically?
Yes, basically.
So you were a little baby yoga, right? baby yogi. Jay, what do you do apart from practicing Sahaja Yoga and teaching Sahaja Yoga to others?
Yeah, so Sahaja Yoga is like a lifestyle. It's like a meditation that we practice. But other than that, I also work with animals. I studied animal behavior and welfare, and essentially, I like to create this balance between animal behavior and animal production, which is not always there. So this is one of my biggest passion, is just to be able to help animals in different ways. Yeah.
Okay. So you're helping animals and humans alike. So great. Then
Yes.
the session, so I'll hand it over to you. Thanks so much.
Yeah, absolutely. So I hope everyone has their bucket filled with their water and what you need for your foot soak. So what we're going to do, we're going to start with keeping our attention inside, and we will raise our Kundalini, our inner energy. Here's the first knot. Bring it down. Again. Second knot. Then we will do a bandhan, which is our protection, 7 times. Now we can slowly put our feet into the water. Place our hands on our lap and just close our eyes and take a few deep breaths. Let's place both our hands towards the ground, the Mother Earth. And here we can ask inside, within ourselves, Mother Earth, please take away all the heaviness that may have accumulated throughout the day. Please take away all lethargy, all stress. Let it all dissolve into the water element. So today our main topic will be the Nabi chakra, which is located on our third finger. And essentially this chakra is has the qualities of peace, balance, contentment, and evolution. It is also part of our solar plexus. You can see on the subtle system here that we have our Nabi chakra, and it is also surrounded by the void. And the void is also like part of our Nabi. It's in the surrounded environment, and we will be talking about this in our next session. But for today, we will be mostly focusing on the Nabi. So we can just keep our attention inside, and we can place our right hand on our Nabi chakra, which is the third energy center. And here we can ask inside, Mother Kundalini, please awaken the qualities of peace, satisfaction within me. Please awaken the qualities of inner peace within me. Keeping our attention inside, we can also give small bandhans, which is a circle here, around our Nabi, our third energy center. And just dissolving this into the water. And float into the water. And then we can also give a big circle around our void area. Our nabi is also part of our digestive system, our spleen, our stomach. So it's all related to these organs in our body. And we can just close our eyes and keep our attention. We can slowly move our attention to the left nabi, which is on our left side. Here. Often this area can get overheated when we overwork ourselves, when we multitask, when we try to do too many things at the same time. So this foot soak technique can really help us cool down our liver. So we can put our attention inside and just simply say, Mother Kundalini, please cool down my liver. Please take away all the heaviness, all the heat from my liver into the water element. And again, we can take small circles here, mandans, and just dispose it into the water element. And this really helps to cool down our livers and purify our attention. We can also put our attention on the other side here, which is our left. And also slowly just give round circles to our Nabi chakra. We can take our hand, starting from our first energy center, our right hand, raising all the way up to our last energy center. All the way to the top of our head. And we can do this a few times. And then we can just keep our attention inside. Slowly bring down our hand. And we can sit in silent meditation for a few minutes. We can slowly open our eyes. And we will now listen to Shri Mataji's talk, which is the founder of Sahaja Yoga meditation. Thank you.
He must have a cozy, beautiful, cozy, again I say cozy house. Cozy doesn't mean like a hospital. Anything drops, you feel frightened. Oh my God, let me pick it up. Cozy means where you are comfortable. It's all right. In the house, in the home, if somebody comes and stays, then if little bit is here and there, doesn't matter, then you put it right. But that doesn't mean a lousy house also. It should not be taken as a lousy house, but a house which is inviting. When people come in, you give them a place to sit down and make them enjoy. It's not done in India, at least I don't know. So far we are now quite getting westernized, that anybody drops something on the carpet, we'll never clean it in their presence because it's very bad manners. Carpet is not important than the guest, is it? Or if you break something, say a glass, they may say, very good, something has gone out, some bad thing has gone out. Or a thermometer is broken, we say the same thing. All these things happen in a way just to see how far we are open-hearted, or to suggest to you that something is going wrong. If something falls off, just see what's going on in your brain. What are you thinking? Is there something funny you are thinking about somebody, or something wrong you are thinking? Then it's happening. Otherwise, everything is nice and smooth. So another conditioning we have, which is a very, very funny conditioning. Either we'll have the lousiest of lousiest houses, or we'll have houses which will be just like hospitals. Even a rat would not enter there, leave alone human beings. They'll polish all the brass, they'll polish everything. Husband, wife will fight on that. They'll have divorces for it. But not even a rat will enter that house. I have seen many houses like that. And I've seen the other way around also, those that are lousiest, where there's no garden, there are no flowers, nothing beautiful. So we have to be not to this extreme or that extreme, but something that will give joy to others, to visitors, to people who come to your house, will soothe the sick. People should feel happy to come to your house. So there's no showing off. Not to show off, but to make them comfortable and very happy. You can do lots of things, very interesting things, if you have the Lakshmi principle in you. I met once a Chinese gentleman, a very, very beautiful house, everything, and he was so interesting. It made the house very interestingly, very nice, very beautiful. And you didn't feel any aggression at all in that house. So, I saw his dining room done with very good, beautiful green marble and white lights. I said, must be quite expensive. No, that's the beauty. It's very cheap. You know how I did it cheaply. All the time he was telling me how he did things cheaply, means he's never showed off it's expensive. But a person who's aggressive will say, oh, you know, this one I got it for so much, so much, so much. But a person who wants to give you joy says, no, I do it so cheap you won't believe, for a song. That's the sign of a person who wants to give joy to his guests. He'll never try to say that it's very expensive, I spent so much money, this is so, this, that. This is showing off. And then ultimately if it says very good 3 times, then it's yours. Have it. Of course he can't give you the floor, the rest of it you can take. That's what it is. A personality which is joy-giving. Like a lotus, as I have told you before also, a beetle comes, a black beetle with horrible thorny legs, and enters into this lotus for sleeping in the night, you see. And the lotus closes down, its coziness on it, and it sleeps very comfortably. And then next day it opens out. So it flies out. That's how your homes, your ashrams, your hearts should be. Beautiful. So that anybody can feel that soothing and that comforting feeling when they are in your company. But not a person who was reactionary. Like you go to somebody's house and immediately say, I don't like this carpet. Says it's bad manners, absolute bad manners to say like that. To say that I don't like it is bad manners for Sahaja Yoga. Any music you hear, supposing there's a musician who could be of a very high level, could be of a very ordinary level. You should be able to enjoy everything. Otherwise you are not a Sahaja Yogi. If you are going to criticize a musician, that, oh God, what a musician, he's no good, this, that, then he's not going to improve. But if you encourage the musician, oh, you're very good, you're very great, he'll play much better next time, you see that. There's no falsehood about it. Some people think it's not honest. But this kind of useless, absolutely fatal kind of honesty is not wanted in Sahaja Yoga. You be honest to yourself, and there's no need to tell anybody your opinion very honestly. Keep it to yourself, all these honest opinions, and direct towards yourself. Like you see somebody. Honestly, you want to tell him that he's wearing a funny dress. Honestly. You better look at yourself. What sort of a dress you are wearing, and what business you have got to tell him that he's wearing funny. On the contrary, say, this is very nice, I like it, it's very nice, it's good, nice one. They say, no, but he'll say that, no, not so good, yours is nice. Oh, you can get this very cheaply. You see, very cheaply. I'll tell you from where you can. Or you can have it if you like. I can take yours, you take mine. So the basic subtle point is that with your love, you are encouraging everyone. You are helping everyone. You are creating a confidence in him, his personality. And a kind of a rapport which is very subtle. So, a lotus is born in the pond, which is so dirty, filthy, full of worms, everything, like as we see the world is today. But the lotus covers, which is fragrance, the whole of that pond, and covers it up completely, and you forget to think what is behind it. It has very big leaves, you see, like the ears of the elephant, and that covers the whole thing. So you don't see any filth or dirt. What you see is beautiful green big leaves. Sometimes they are like a thali, like a big thali that we use for eating. And then all these things are covered with it. There's no honesty about it. They could say, why should we be honest? Let's see all the worms and the filth growing about. But the honesty lies in honestly understanding what is your job as Sahaja Yogi is. You are not there to point out the bad points, but you are there to cover all the bad points, all the loopholes with your love. That's your job. And there you have to be honest. Sense of honesty, the way it is accepted these days, it has created only cheats and thugs and thieves. Even a thief can be won over. You can. I'll give you an example. I met one boy in Delhi market. Poor thing, he was all wounded, he was suffering, so I brought him in the car home. So in the family, my brother and my husband both got very worried. He said, who is this brother-in-law you brought it? I said, he's my nephew, all right, let it be, doesn't matter. Whatever you say, I'll keep him. So I looked after him, I treated him, he got all right. These two persons got after him. You could send him to the police, send him to the police. This. I said, try, let us see. He's a good man, he'll be all right. No, send him to the police. Might have been, I don't know, might have been. And they were after his life. Till 10 days he was all right. I soothed him that. After 10th day he was so fed up with these two persons, he ran away. And he ran away with what, do you know? He ran away with all the things that belonged to my brother and my husband. And he left my necklaces, my watches, everything nicely. He didn't touch them. He didn't touch them. So he just ran away. And imagine he left, I had a necklace, a very nice, beautiful, expensive necklace, I should say, given by my mother. He didn't touch it. He didn't touch anything. And he took away whatever was possible from their purse, from their things, whatever were left, everything he took away. Now I said, now go to the police. What? So, this is how one has to know that The honesty is for yourself, not for others. Don't try to be honest with others. Be honest to yourself. Keep that honesty to yourself, because maybe it's rational and maybe that it is just a matter of habit that you are trying to hurt others. So first check on your mind and find out if you are trying to hurt others or you are trying to please others. Otherwise don't talk, just keep quiet. If you are going to say something to please others, talk, otherwise just don't talk. And you'll be surprised. When you say nice things to others, how niceness comes to you. Like supposing somebody comes and tells me that, Mother, he's very bad, he's troubled me so much, this thing, that thing. I don't like him. So I tell him, no, he was praising you a lot. He's not honest, but I tell him. He was praising you, he was so much in love with you, he's so kind to you, he was telling me he loves you very much. I said, really? Yeah, he did say. Next day you find them going together.
Now, from the meditation and from Shri Mataji's speech, we have generated vibrations. Those are the vibrations that soothe us, that awaken our Kundalini. So let's take 2-3 minutes to go deep within in silence. You can now look at Shri Mataji's picture and then close your eyes and bring the attention within. And just watch yourself without thinking. If there is a thought, just ignore it or push it away, saying not this. For a couple of minutes, let's go deeper. Try to absorb as many vibrations as you can through your hands, through your head. Allow the silence within to expand. Allow the Kundalini to flow freely. And don't worry now about any blockages you might feel. Just allow ourselves to go deeper. And now finally we can slowly bring our attention upwards following the movement of the Kundalini to the top of our head. It's the fontanelle, so a location that they call fountain. It's where the Kundalini exits our central channel. And for a short time, let's focus our attention on the fontanelle, on the highest point of our head, or even a bit above that. That is where we are connected and where there is no thought. Now let's slowly open our eyes again, but keep in the meditative mood. And we can watch Shri Mataji's picture to receive the vibrations while we finish the meditation by giving ourselves a bandhan and raising our Kundalini. And our hands, it's not just symbolic, our hands have an effect. So as we know it, we'll do it together. The left hand goes from the sacrum bone up the spine, the right hand circles around, and above the head we do the knot. The second time then we do 2 knots. This movement follows the movement of the Kundalini. It's a spiral movement, upwards and spiral. And the third time we do the 3 knots. Now let's just pause and see, open the hands, put them towards Shri Mataji and see what you feel in your hands and above your head. So that helps to fix the Kundalini up in Sahasrara. And now we'll give the protection, so the bandhan, 7 times over the whole body, over to from left to right and back again, and that's 7 times. And ideally, we keep attention on Sahasrara when we do that, because that's where we are connected. And again, we can then just feel what is our state, and bring our hands together in a little namaste to a sign of gratitude for the blessing of the Kundalini for this meditation. And that silence is the peace within. So we'll stay in a meditative mood as we also then have the breakout rooms where we can have a chat and do some practical things to go deeper, see how we can cleanse our subtle system. But just let's wrap up with some announcements before we go into those rooms. Today we were talking about the Nabi, so the left, last time about the right, so it's more the kind of area around the solar plexus. On coming Wednesday, we'll be talking around the area that is around the solar plexus, so a bit broader. It's called the void, and that's where our area of mastership is located. So this is about becoming our own master. And we've titled this session, Becoming Dignified and Facing Ourselves. So hope to see you there. The course schedule, as already announced, is in total 21 days, going from April the 9th to June the 18th, every Wednesday and every Sunday. each time at 8 p.m. Central European Time, and you can use the same Zoom link for each session. We have quite a few program resources that you can tap into to increase your knowledge, get a deeper understanding. You can request a mentor. The form is still posted in the chat, and that would be a person assigned to you, ideally from your local area. You could even meet personally, and somebody who would help you in between the sessions to give you some tips and tricks, take you to a program, meet you there, and help you advance in your growth. You can also join the community in WhatsApp. There you'll get inspirational messages, some more information. And you can also go to the website to see previous sessions. You can watch the recordings of previous sessions, and you can download materials. So that's quite a good resource. If you've joined later, you can watch all the sessions. You can repeat them as you wish. And now let's move to the interactive workshops. If you are in YouTube at the moment, please switch to Zoom, because otherwise you cannot join the workshops. And see you then in the breakout rooms.